And Pittsburgh will very soon be respected around the world as the Steel City again.
Partnership between U.S. Steel and Nippon Steel will be a game changer.
U.S. Steel stays mined, melted, and made in America.
We won't be able to call this section a rust belt anymore. It'll be a golden belt.
I have the honor of making you an honorary Pittsburgh Steeler. Please accept it.
The best and strongest steel on earth will forever be made in America and made in Pennsylvania. To you people and others like you built this country.
Good evening. Thanks for joining us at 11. I'm Ken Rice. President Trump is back in Washington tonight, just a few hours after rallying U.S. steelworkers celebrating word of their company's partnership with Japan-based Nippon Steel. KDKA's Ricky Sayer was at the rally. He's live now with some of the new details that the president announced tonight. Ricky.
We do have some new details for you, and that is because we didn't actually get to ask Trump any questions when he was here in the Pittsburgh area. He did take questions once he got back to Washington, getting off of Air Force One. He was asked if this deal that we've all been talking about was finalized. He said no, and now that's actually something that we know from our reporting. But what we don't know is what he said next.
I have to approve the final deal with Nippon. And we haven't seen that final deal yet, but they've made a very big commitment, and it's a very big investment.
Yeah, so Trump again saying there that he has not seen a finalized version of this deal. He was also asked how it will stay a U.S. company, and he replied saying that we'll see. He's been pushing for investment while Nippon has really wanted a purchase, a merger here. And it all followed the rally here in West Mifflin, where Trump talked about commitments.
We did it.
Steelworkers used Friday's Trump rally to celebrate.
It's a great day to be American steelworker.
The deal is incredible. You know, this could be a renaissance for steel in the United States.
President Trump shared what he says are commitments Nippon and U.S. Steel have made in their partnership.
You're going to be happy. There's a lot of money coming your way. It's a lot of money.
In this case, a lot of money is $14 billion as part of what he calls a monumental deal.
Nippon will also invest $2.2 billion to increase steel production here in the Mon Valley Works.
That's going to make sure that we not only continue to stay alive, but also strive for us.
We met steelworkers Dan Allen and Mike Palmer after the rally.
This is a lot of appliance-grade steel here.
It's made by a hot mill that he says was built in 1938. Nippon has said they'd build a new hot mill.
We could have cleaner technology. We could make cleaner steel.
And the bulk of these expenditures will be made in the next 14 months. It's going to happen fast.
That's a very aggressive time frame. But actually, they've probably been looking at this for years.
Trump shared there's a commitment that blast furnaces will be kept at full capacity. He says 14,000 jobs will be protected.
There will be no layoffs and no outsourcing whatsoever.
Like any big commitments, you have to back it up, right? So emotionally, it gets me energized, gets me ready to go out there and work harder. But at the same time, I do always obviously have to keep an eye on them.
Trump shared steelworkers will get a $5,000 bonus.
Oh, that can help me. I could take my mom on vacation, you know. I could take her to Italy to see my family, you know. Be great, you know.
Most importantly, U.S. Steel will continue to be controlled by the USA. Otherwise, I wouldn't have done the deal.
What Trump didn't say is how exactly the ownership and board structure will work.
We're not worried about it. What we're worried about is getting the investment, getting the technology, and be able to stay in business for the next 10 years.
I want to say thank you, Mr. President, for making U.S. Steel great again.
So another big headline here has to do with tariffs. There was a 25% tariffs on imported steel. Up until this point, Trump announced that would now go up to 50%. And I also want to mention here that Trump said that this deal would also keep the blast furnaces open for at least 10 years. The steelworkers that we spoke with believe that 10 years is long enough to get them back to a level where they'll be able to stay open for many years following that. Reporting live in West Mifflin, Ricky Sayer, KDKA-TV News.
All right, Ricky, thanks. You know, not everyone is sold on the word of this partnership. A Pleasant Hills Borough Council member was at today's rally and tells us she still has questions.
I'm just hearing different wording, such as acquisition, purchase, merger, and I think we need to have some more details as to what is the plan. I'd like to make sure that it's an American company, an American-owned company.
Leadership of the United Steelworkers Union says it also has questions. International President David McCall says issuing press releases and making political speeches is easy. Binding commitments are hard. He goes on to say the devil is always in the details, and that is especially true with a bad actor like Nippon Steel that has again and again violated our trade laws, devastating steel communities in Pennsylvania and elsewhere. And McCall says our members know from decades of negotiating contracts, trust nothing until you see it in writing. Despite concern from union leaders, many rank-and-file members are celebrating. Several steelworkers are expressing hopes that this deal will ensure that U.S. Steel is around for another 125 years. Jessica Guay has more.
Steelworkers weren't at the Irvin plant to get to work.
We have a future.
They were there to celebrate the partnership between U.S. Steel and Japan's Nippon Steel with President Donald Trump. Many told KDKA they're excited for what the future holds.
It's going to put new blood into our mill, into our economy. This is great.
I have work for the next 10 years. It's great to know, like job security. Good to know there's more investments coming. You know, we have a rundown hot mill, so it'd be nice to have some improvements.
I think being able to invest in our communities and be able to ensure the longevity of U.S. Steel, I think it's really exciting.
Several steelworkers said they think U.S. Steel is strong, but this deal will make the company better.
I think it's great for the Mon Valley especially, so looking forward to see what kind of technologies they have to share with us and how things move forward.
Some are looking for clarity about what this partnership is.
Right now, there's a lot of questions because we don't have the details. We do not know how this was negotiated and what the details are on it yet.
Many thank the president for making sure U.S. Steel stays made in America.
Thank you for securing the future of steel jobs, for securing the future of manufacturing, and for securing the future of the Mon Valley and all of U.S. Steel.
Two words mark today for me: iconic and historic. For the past 125 years, U.S. Steel has been both. And we will continue to do so and be that thanks to this investment.
With new investment in technology, we'll put U.S. Steel back on top where it belongs.
President and CEO of U.S. Steel, David Burritt, and Executive Vice President of Nippon Steel, Takahiro Mori, took the stage before President Trump's arrival and expressed how they're ready to build something greater.
He made sure this partnership protected what matters: American jobs, American steel, and American strength.
Let's get together stronger to be the best steel company in America and in the world. We can do it.
Jessica Guay, KDKA-TV News.